Welcome back. It's Farmboy 59. We're here at the shop tonight. What we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be installing the step that you're actually seeing in a picture right before this video. Um, a good friend of mine, Joey Neal, that I met sometime back on JT West on the Monday Night Live. Met him there and then actually got to meet him in person down at 2025 Plow Day. And back some time ago on my grandfather's tractor, he had actually made a step out of an old car spring. And it was put on and it was just what you had back then. It is nothing sophisticated, as you see what Joey's made, and put a lot of work into it. And I greatly do appreciate that. And what we're going to do this evening, we're actually going to be installing that on the 59 140. And we're going to see how everything goes. And if you would, just hang in there and let's follow along. I'm going to try to bring you in as I can. Again, it's like Joey says, you're by yourself, you do the best you can. So I hope everybody enjoys the video, and let's see what we can come up with. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be installing the step onto the 140. And as you can tell, it's really nicely made. It's got some good grips on it there for you to stand on, and we're going to see if we can't get this taken care of. On the 140, it's kind of like Joey said, and I'm sorry for bringing you in and trying to acquire everything as we can. And we're going to, right there is where we're going to be actually installing the step. And you might not be able, you'll be able to see my hands working a little bit. But the hole is actually right here. It takes a 3/8 bolt, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to actually got the old trusty rag here, and we're going to put a little bit of lube in there. Hopefully don't get too much. And I got a tap here. We're going to see if we can get that to start. Now I don't have the T-post that everybody has, but what I did is I come up with a number 6 or number 9 socket, and it's got the multi-tooth on it, so it fits it pretty decent. And there's a little 1/4 inch ratchet. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work it there and there. Boy, that's what you call just free. Them threads look plumb pretty. And it's hard to tell, but you can see what little paint was there from the factory. It's still there. And we'll clean the bit up there and we'll get that out because we don't want that to be hanging in the bit for leaving it there. And we will switch materials here, and we have the 3/8 bolt. We got a flat washer. I think Joey used a lock washer, but I think I'm just going to use a flat washer. I think it should be okay. And this should go right in there. Like so. Let's see if I can get myself lined up there. And like Joey said, you got to lift up on it a little bit because it is tight. I'm going to try to line it up the best I can. Make sure I've got clearance on my lock. brake. Let's see. I think that's going to about do it. Okay. Well, let's see if that does. There's a step. We got her installed. And I hate to do this, but I'm going to back out there, and there's the arm. Let's see if we can back up here a little bit more. And there we go. Because this arm will not be here in place. In fact, I've got to take it off later because I got to put it in my other shop. So get that out of the way. Put that away. And let's see what happens here. Joey, here we go, buddy. Let's see how we do. Look at there. Got a little, look at there. Boy, it sure is better than stepping on that old arm. And as Joey said, trying to, that don't work, and it don't work. So, looks like we was able to get the step installed. She's on there, as the old man says, she's on there good and tight. And I'll take you in one time there so you can, there it is. And there's something other we can, because that arm right there being right there, that's just too much. In the way. In the way. Get that oil off of there. Clean that up a little bit. Put the old rag and tools up. And let's see how we can well, I think it turned out pretty good. Boy, it sure does make a difference. Getting on and off. Oops, that's another video coming soon. Can't see that one yet. I'll tell you a little bit more about that one at a later date. So, another video is going to be coming out is this arm here. Hopefully have it out soon. We're going to get it put together. And I'll explain to you kind of what happened. The reason why it looks a different arm is what's on there from what originally was on there. But Joey Neal, thank you so much for the step, buddy. I really do appreciate it. It works wonderful, and I knew it would. Been on my dad's 140, which belonged to my grandfather. And that step had been on there since 1962, or somewhere right after that point in time. And I think every tractor here on our farm around the area had a step on it. They had been made out of something, pretty thick steel. And it's working. I like it. This has got a lot more rigidity to it, or I guess if that's what you call to it. It's got a good cleat on it to where that way, if you got something on your feet, it can clean itself out. But again, thank y'all so much for watching the videos, subscribing to the videos, and just kind of put a note out. We're 3 subscribers away from hitting the 300 mark. You know, it's one of those things, like Joey said, it takes time. But eventually, the more videos you put out, the more it's going to come. But, you know, I try to put out as many videos as I can. Like I said, with everything else going on in the background, and, you know, it's just one of those things. It's life. That's all we can say. It's just part of life. But I really do appreciate y'all tuning in today, watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you like a step, look up at Joey Neal. He's got a YouTube site. You'll see the step on there. And you'll see it mounted on his 140. If you look at JT West, he's got a step video on his. And you'll see that video also. So you can see it in different, they're all 140s. This is a 59 model. So guess what? She fits. I'm not sure what Joey's and what JTUS is. I don't know what his year model is. I think it's a 74, 75 maybe. I may be wrong, but I'm sorry if I got it wrong. But that's other 2 newer model tractors I know. So, and they fit them fine. So this is a 59, so 2nd year build, and it fits fine. So reach out to Joey. Tell him what you think. And of course, comment, like, or subscribe. We're looking for it. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the next video.